Well, the holiday season is a wonderful time to give back to your community, to think about your neighbors in need. And coming up Friday, your gift will go even further to help the cause. Ballad Health will be doing a kettle match for the Salvation Army. Here with more on what that means are Tom Toll, the Chief Experiences Officer with Ballad Health, and Major Maureen Diffley, the Executive Director of the Salvation Army. It's great to have both of you with us.
Good to be here.
Thank you for having us.
It's a big week ahead. I know we've been seeing, of course, the bell ringers out quite a bit lately, and they will continue to be out through Christmas Eve.
Through Christmas Eve.
So tell me a little bit about the Kettle campaign and why that's so important.
The Kettle campaign is a great opportunity for us to let people know who we are, to remind them what we do, and to give people an opportunity to give their time as ringers or to give to the Kettle or both. But it's really a special opportunity for us to bring the Christmas spirit and remind people of the good that we can do, and that we're all blessed in different ways, and there's ways we can give back to the community.
And giving back on Friday will go even further.
It will go further. So Ballad Health is pleased to again do a kettlebell match on Friday. So we'll have $10,000 going to each of the 3 Tri-Cities. So $30,000 in total that will match whatever's put in that bucket on Friday.
And that's been a commitment that you said you've been doing for several years.
It is. We have a pretty big footprint in our community, in our region, and so we believe that we need to give back in multiple ways. And one of those ways is to support those who have insecurities and needs. So if you think about either a food insecurity or a housing insecurity, those folks need a lot of help as well. And the Salvation Army does an incredible job of making sure they can meet some of those acute needs.
And of course, that is the reputation that you guys have. You have been able to really be there for the community in need and continue to do so. What are you seeing this year for the need in your communities?
Well, we're very grateful for Ballad's generosity to help each of our locations around the Tri-Cities. Each of our locations has a shelter, which is so unique in the Salvation Army for that many shelters to be close together. So providing housing is super important, and especially at this time of year, we've had our White Flag, our cold weather shelter open 12 nights already this month. So when that temperature hits 35 or below, we are able to open our space to anyone who needs to come in from the cold. And if we fill up, which we have every night this week, they go to an overflow partner. And so providing that shelter, that warmth to keep people safe, but also to take the opportunity to help people know that we care about them and they can be part of our program. And we'd love to see them get on the road to housing, to increased income, to improved health. And a lot of our guests do work with Ballad for many different things: sobriety, mental health, physical health. So it's important that we look at the whole person, and we do that as part of a community.
And of course, when you're talking about a person's overall health, their emotional well-being, their physical well-being, being able to help them, it's all about that mission of Ballad Health.
It is. Our mission is to honor those we serve by delivering the best possible care. And I was sitting here listening to Maureen talk, and that's very true. It's honoring those folks who are in need. And so the Salvation Army's mission, I think, we think about the Salvation Army at Christmas because of the Kettle campaign, but what they do throughout the year is incredible for those folks in need.
And I love the Kettle campaign. You're just out there in the community in so many different places. So as we're going into these stores and doing our shopping for our family and our friends, so important to remember our community.
Absolutely. Come ring a bell with us on Friday.
Absolutely.
Put money in the bucket, but come ring a bell with us.
And you can go to registertoring.com, and you can still pick a location and a time for you, your family, your friends to come out and ring for a little bit.
Yeah, wonderful way to talk about the true meaning of Christmas as well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much for what Ballad Health does, and of course,
you.
the Salvation Army. Don't forget that kettle match, up to $30,000 going to the Salvation Army happening this Friday at all of our red kettles throughout the Tri-Cities.